Thank you for joining Mastering the Craft, Chapter 1, The Perils of Social Media. And now, here's your host, Jim Master. Hello, everybody. This is Jim Master with Gamers and Graphite, a new YouTube channel that I hope you all enjoy. This particular segment is called Mastering the Craft. I called that partly because my last name is Master, and the other part because I am an author that is still mastering the craft of writing. And aren't we all still mastering something in our life? Today, I will be talking about the perils of social media. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm addicted to social media. I spend countless hours on Facebook scrolling down the Facebook feeds and seeing what everybody's been doing. Sometimes I'll go back again 2-3 times, and I waste a lot of time on not only Facebook but Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, hence me starting up a YouTube channel. So I guess before we get into this, what would you define as social media? Because really, depending on what you think social media would stand for, that would be something that you would need to know before we discuss social media. So, like any decent researcher, I went to Wikipedia and asked them what do they think of social media. And just let me state that if you're a college student watching this video, do not research and use Wikipedia as a source for your paper. Now, I will say that at the very bottom of the page, depending on who wrote the Wikipedia post, there are some credible sources that you could therefore click and then use those sources as your source for the paper. Anyway, okay, so what does Wikipedia define as social media? Well, Wikipedia defines it as computer-mediated technologies that allow the creating and sharing of information, ideas, career interests, and other forms of expression via virtual communities and networks. Then they go on to say, the variety of standalone and built-in social media services currently available introduces challenges of definition. Really, Wikipedia? You're going to state that it's hard to define in your definition. That's why you don't use Wikipedia. For me, social media is important. As an unknown author, and with only one short story to my name published, if you guys don't know, Crossroads in the Dark 2, Urban Legends. I'm in there along with, I think, a very long list of great authors. Check it out. It's on Amazon and published by Burning Willow Press. Yeah, so I'm not a published author yet, well, I am a published author. I just said I was. I have my first book out, the Book of Roland, coming out February 25th by Burning Willow Press. Check it out. It's not available for pre-order yet, but it might soon will be. Anyway, being a slightly unknown author, I'm not a Stephen King, a Dean Koontz, and even a James Patterson, where I am able to just say, hey, look, here's my new book, buy it, and everybody does. I am not fortunate yet. Maybe one day I will. Who knows? So yeah, I have to do a lot of the promoting myself. Now, Burning Willow Press, because they're such an awesome publisher, they do a lot more promoting than I do. I mean, I try and do some promoting, but they do a lot of promoting. And something I like about them is that they promote not just my stuff, not just their author stuff, but they'll even, if you check on their Facebook wall, they promote other publishers too, and other authors that are not with publishers. So you should definitely check them out. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so social media, as far as promoting, there's a lot of advantages to it. You can get your book release news coming out. You can have groups, pages, author pages, online book releases, which the Book of Roland will have one. I'll put it in the link below. You're all free to join and come in. There's going to be an author takeover with a whole bunch of authors that are way better than I am, sharing their works. So yeah, social media has a lot going on for authors in order to market themselves and kind of create a brand name for themselves, because that's what we're all aspiring to be. Brand names. Anyhow, I might rant about authors becoming brand names at a later date. But I guess one of the other sides of social media, the disadvantages, Facebook wars, for instance. There was a Facebook war just last night between two local businesses. I was looking at, and a lot of people weighed in, and the sad thing is that they were not, each side had their own opinions, and some of them are right, some of them are wrong. But as far as authors go, authors have to be careful about what they post on social media. This was brought to my attention, ironically, on Facebook by the VP of Burning Willow Press, Ed Souter. He let our authors know that be careful what you post, because potential readers might take offense to it and not buy your book because of it. Sound logic there. For instance, if I was a strict Slytherin advocator and posted all this hate posts about Gryffindor and Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, and that would potentially restrict my sales to only Slytherin and not to the other four houses of Hogwarts. Now, of course, I'm not a Slytherin. Go Team Gryffindor. But even if I was, why would I want to restrict myself to just that one group of people? I want my books to go out to everyone, regardless. Now, there are going to be people that don't like anything that you say or do. Those people you cannot and should not try and impress, because you're not going to be up to their standards anyway. So I guess the whole point of this rant is that if you don't want something written on, or if you don't want somebody if you guys continue to watch me, you'll notice that I kind of have these brain lockups, I guess, lockdowns. And I kind of say a lot, and and I drink coffee a lot. Hashtag coffee for life. But basically, if you don't want somebody to see something that you've written on Facebook, don't post it on Facebook. Even though it is a public, or even though you mark it as private, chances are some people might see it. Yeah. Facebook wars, man. I'm telling you. I've been in a few. I've watched a few. And there are no winners. There are no winners of Facebook wars. I had a Facebook. It wasn't really a war, but I was kind of the casualty of one. I've lost a few friends, and not for participating in this feud or war or whatnot. Just because I was associated with one of the people, and that pains me because I did nothing wrong. Yet I still suffered, and yeah, so yeah, perils of social media. Now, I'm not as big as some of these people in terms of I can get away with posting something on Facebook or Twitter. I'm going to cut that out. That's silly. Anywho, that pretty much sums up what I think of what the perils of social media are. Now, if you have other perils or other advantages that you'd like me to know about, pardon me for that, post them in the comments below. I'm happy to read them and comment them and maybe do another video on them. Let me know what you guys would want me to rant about further in my next rants. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. If you like this, click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see other videos by me and Gamers and Graphite, G&G for short. Thanks, guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.